Right, hey guys, AniCrunch here. We're back with How I Met Your Mother 19 and 20. I have got COVID, so if you see any coughing, I don't edit out, or like just sniffles and stuff, I do apologise. We'll try and edit it out for the uncut as best as I can. Though I have been alright today, to be fair. I'd say I eat quite healthily normally, so I say my immune system's alright. No, but I've not been too bad. I've just had the sore throat and, nose stuff, so been pretty good overall, but yeah, I do apologise for any inconveniences. But yeah, last episode, Barney's feelings. We had some great development with Barney that episode. I actually really enjoyed it. The whole he was not ready, I enjoyed, but I like how he does what he wants it. Like at the end of the day, a lot of Barney's thought process now, we knew what he was like when he was younger, and then obviously changed when he met that guy and in his suits and everything. But he still has his moments of endearingness. So yeah, it was quite sweet seeing him do that. So I fully enjoyed like Barney's like little arc he had there, even though he didn't go in. The fact he thought about it was just a big step for Barney. But no, I look forward to jumping into this one. This was called a Legendaddy. Yeah, I don't know how I would pronounce that. Dyslexia's coming for me. Is it to be episode where maybe Barney sees his dad? I look forward to seeing it. But guys, hopefully you enjoy the reaction. Leave a like, subscribe, and let's jump into this. 3, 2, 1, play.
Right there, rotating Vietnamese shame wheel right here. Don't ask, you're not ready.
It's a good thing Barney doesn't have a dungeon in it.
Outdoor stripper pole.
50 Shades of Grey with Barney. Imagine doing a parody of 50 Shades of Grey.
To a frozen pole is bad.
Ted's house. It's an intervention.
Oh no!
Thank God, I'll go first. Ted, this house you bought for your hypothetical family is super
It's for you,
weird.
Barney.
We talk about it all the time behind your back. This intervention isn't. The only one I know how to use is attached to me, and I am not going to try putting it on the TV.
Oh God! Again.
Okay, that's rich yourself.
Barney, I got your letter.
Oh, is it his dad?
Dad?
Oh, you want to give Barney a little hug there? I always like storylines that we learn about early on, but there were no payoff for ages away. I don't know. It's always.
His name might as well have been Daniel Chameleon.
Professor, do you mean chameleon?
Betty, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced chameleon. Class dismissed. No homework for a while. Okay, I learned that word by reading it. That's how I've always pronounced it.
Ted, that wasn't easy. It took a lot of character to get that.
Oh, brutal.
Okay, sure, boss.
I'll tussle.
You want a tussle? I love tussle.
Biologist.
Please, no.
Please no.
This really sucks.
So, you want to get pizza later, or...
I think we should break up.
Fed North Pole with Narnia.
I begin.
So I'm not sure how to start this.
Yeah.
What's he from? He's a famous
I
actor.
need a drink.
Oh, do you know where Amazon comes in handy?
Jenna.
This is why you gotta love Amazon. Oh yeah, think of a movie from Dexter. Pitch Perfect. I never watched those. Play. Oh God.
Nice order. Up top.
Up top.
By the way, hell of a tie. Is that Italian silk?
I love you, Daddy. I'm so glad we're best friends now.
It's so easy.
Hey,
Guys, my dad's awesome. He's the mother of all fathers. Check this out.
The mother of all
When I was a kid, I used to go
fathers.
roadie. You still do that?
not anymore. Back in '83, I'm lugging amps for the Stones through West Germany, and their tour manager loses his arm.
I bet he lies just as much as Barney.
Gnarly.
Oh, for God's sake. I've never seen a son look so proud. Again.
Freaked out on your whole life. It sounds like he just might be telling you what you want to hear.
Yeah, and then leave you
I
again.
just don't want to see you get hurt.
Oh, Barney, no, he's gonna be hurt.
My dad could beat up your dad. Second, you don't have to worry. He's cool. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Yeah, this is
read
bad.
my passport and get a travel size rotating.
This happened in Toradora where she finally let her dad back in, and then the dad betrayed her just as hard as he did the first time.
Barney's dad isn't just pretending to be something he's not.
Yeah, that would make Jerry a real chameleon.
I love continuous jokes like that.
Too, Lily.
You got
Oh.
You have terrible aim.
That's not true.
Lily, at our apartment, you're the one who pees on the floor.
Whoa.
Hey, your help. Barney won't return my calls.
Did Barney exaggerate his own dad?
What do you mean Barney won't return your calls? He said you two had an amazing night.
Ah.
Oh, that's not what happened. I'm not sure how to start this.
Yeah.
I should have known that Barney's the one who fucking lied.
Me too.
Glenn McKenna, neat
Milk, skim.
milk. Oh, you're taking it easy. Crazy night?
I'll say. Between you and me, I had a lot of acid last night.
I only believe Barney's story because I would imagine that's what Barney's dad would be like.
4 Tums. I should explain. I'm a driving instructor. Now you get it, right?
Oh, his dad's cute.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Bless him.
But when I was...
I've published 2 non-fiction books about asparagus. And 1 fiction.
Whoa.
I'm credited with inventing the word fergling. It means fumbling for keys. So then all the county fair judges started chanting, "More quiche! More quiche!"
Why did I instantly believe Barney's story? Oh, that's how much the shows can fool me.
Come on, JJ, I was hoping you could come over to dinner sometime and meet them.
You're all wearing matching sweaters. That's cute.
Oh, the biggest pain.
Going, Jerry. But, this was great. Glad we did this.
I love how I treated it like, oh.
I know I don't deserve it, but I need another chance to connect with
Hey,
my
the storyline's actually more interesting than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be the typical sort of stuff.
Another chance.
On the road.
Oof. Marshall come in like a boss fight there. She has really bad aim.
I'm literally 11 inches from you.
Oh no, it hurts to laugh.
And so Barney agreed to give his dad one
God damn it. Oh, goddamn sore throat.
You must be Barney. I'm Cheryl. It's just so nice to finally meet you.
Oh, that was funny.
Suit.
Oh,
It's just how they connect jokes like
I
that.
love your...
Killer fake.
Okay, I'm not an idiot. Reindeer obviously breathe.
Real.
Surrounded by a bunch of
I've eaten reindeer. It's quite nice.
me crap for an hour about a voice crack that pubescently girl-like, but nothing.
But nothing.
Test you guys. The Phantom Menace is by far the best Star Wars movie.
It ages well.
Whoa.
Feels like my new soul.
Oh god.
Hey guys. This is Rex. He's a possum.
He really took it to the next level, didn't he?
I love him.
Lily, we are living with a possum. Rex is violent and he hates us.
You just lost your dad. None of us wants to upset you.
No.
If you guys really want me to get over the worst tragedy in my life, I'm begging you, tear me a new one. Like Rex tried to in my sleep last night.
I shouldn't be watching this. It's hurting to laugh.
I dug this up.
What gym do you go to?
4th period.
Sounds like you're having your 4th period. Am I right, Dad?
Got him again.
Jerry.
Maybe that's enough.
Why? JJ started it. What does JJ even stand for anyway? Jerky jerk face?
God, Barney.
JJ stands for Jerome Jr.
Jerome Jr. Oh. He's named after you. Excuse me.
I just ripped a
I
new
like
one.
having a brother.
You always add too much water to the oatmeal.
Imagine that brother just ripping into you like that.
Consistently miss at least
Oh,
one
Barney.
bell loop.
It's like I'm blind.
You're too old to ask to see the cockpit.
Whoa. Whoa. Guys. My dad just died. No, I'm just kidding. This.
Barney, what what is going on.
This is mine.
I don't understand.
JJ gets a childhood, a dad, a real family, and a basketball hoop? No. I at least get the hoop. I'm taking it with me.
Please, just come down and talk to me.
Why? Why should I? You're lame, okay?
Look, I'm trying to finally get back out.
Lame suburban
Release
dad.
it. Talk about it.
Because if you were gonna be some lame suburban dad, why couldn't you have been that for me?
Aww.
Barney, I know I screwed up.
Oh, screwed up doesn't even begin to describe.
I know. I want to fix this and I don't know how. Please tell me what I can do. I'll do anything.
Oh, nice scene. Oh, I love scenes like that.
Never gonna get it down like that.
That's good. Teaching him how to use tools. The screwdriver. Oh, that's so cute. That's set up for that. Oh, worth it. That's what I mean by joke set up, when it's done well.
Look, if you
I like this. Is great closure for Barney.
ever feel like you're ready, I'd love nothing more than to be a part of your life.
Oh, I think they've done really good development with this. They never rushed it. It was like, to get to this point where Barney was able to send a letter was a big step for him. The fact he went to see him is even a bigger step. Oh, that was a pretty sweet episode.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it?
I'm fine. Hey, Ted.
Yeah, buddy?
Moving in gift.
You, still want a basketball hoop out there?
Oh, well, I also really liked your outdoor stripper pole idea. Yeah, it's fine.
No. You were right. A kid needs a hoop.
Aww. I just want to give him a hug. That was such a well done episode. Why couldn't you just be... If you're going to be lame, why couldn't you just be my suburban lame dad? Oh, mate, that was sad. No, I like that last lot. I like that little argument bit. I think that was good. Like I say, him sending off the letter was all massive development. So him just seeing his father, even giving his father a chance. I couldn't imagine what it was like mad. I couldn't imagine what it would be like and how I would do that. Like, let's say, for example, I didn't give two shits about my father. Real father, anyway. I didn't give two craps. So I don't know how I would have reacted. Maybe, but then I had a father figure in my life. Like, my stepdad is my real dad. Will say he raised me since I was like 1. So I only had a father figure in my life. Now I wonder what it'd be like. I couldn't imagine what the opposite would be. So yeah, I didn't have that father figure in my life. And then 30 years down the line, my real father tried to reconnect with me. Would I be more... What would my reaction be? This is why everyone lives different situations. So I don't know how I would react in that situation per se. Like, especially because you had to go out of your way to get hold of them. They didn't come out of the way to get... Like, he never tried to get a hold with Barney. He waited for... But then he was saying how scared he was because he messed things up and he couldn't even look at his own. So it's like, you don't know what people go through. And for them... For everyone, I think it is just easier just to live your life than try and confront something like that. Like, his dad could just easily have just lived his little family life, ignored Barney's existence, and just never have to deal with that pain. But when Barney sent him a letter, he couldn't just ignore it anymore. He had to go out of his way to go see his son. Like, if I was someone like that and I got a letter from my son telling me he wanted to meet me after 30 years, even if I was terrified of meeting them, I feel like you have to force yourself to go see them, as they at least deserve that much from you. Even though it's not much, they at least deserve that for you to even try. So the dad didn't... I give the dad props for not taking the easy way out, just ignoring the letter and then having to never deal with Barney ever, and just live his little happy family life. So yeah, and I like a little conversation here. It's just like, yeah, if you're going to be so lame, it's just like, why couldn't you just be my dad as well? Obviously the mum never helped the situation as well. I think the mum's just as bad because she would just never let the dad see him, I think. And there was a few of it where she just, because she was so stubborn about being a single mum, she never sort of accepted the help. Don't get me wrong, I don't think she's like you can't blame her per se, because it's up to the dad. Any dad can fight for their son, So I don't think that's much of an excuse really either. It's just another single parent, single dad, could make things more difficult depending on the situation. But like every situation is different. You can never black and white, is it? So I enjoyed that. I think it was a very good episode for Barney, great development, and yeah, just overall very fantastic episode. But we're going to jump straight to the next one, guys, so leave a like, subscribe if you enjoy. The Patreon comments from last week was, Cynthia, when I saw the costume, I knew you made the right choice supporting you on Patreon. How did you even manage to see anything? Luckily I could see. It was pretty nice. If I put the head down, I couldn't have. I enjoyed that costume. I thought it was funny. Horny Lily is best Lily, and Barney's talent is a tad scary. You checking if you were right episode when Ted's hair was so funny too. Yeah, when he had a little grey hair, I was like, is that really Ted? And Horny Lily, Horny Lily's amusing. The second episode was a bit cheesy, but in a good way, but the gags about Robin's boyfriends were a bit too much. The play on words was still fun though. I really like seeing it end at Barney. It's sad, but like you said, he maybe want it someday in the future, but he's not ready yet. And it does show that the growth for Barney. He's not rushing back into it with Nora. Great reaction and costume, thank you. No, Barney's storyline was dealt very well. I actually really enjoyed how they dealt with that. Because he had his sort of first serious relationship with Robin, and then obviously that didn't work out, and then like, seeing him not jumping into it is probably a good thing. But yes, it is nice to know that he does want it one day. Hi, thank you for your dedication to the reaction class outfit. This is from Sophie. Worth our donations. Hey, I really wish I could have got the inflatable outfit. I really wanted the inflatable manatee, but fuck me, it cost a lot. Yeah, the return of Kylie. I probably could have found it somewhere else. I was looking on Amazon really. Makes me happy. The character is good, but it's actually a fangirl over the actor. I really like that you still bring up this. I really like that they still bring up Marshall's missing father. Many shows would have just kind of forgot. It's a big deal. Like for me, character deaths in a show, obviously doing a sitcom is not that big of a deal normally, but when you kill off character in any show, it needs to have lasting impacts. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is definitely one where it's king of showing how one death in episode 4 will throughout the whole show. You'd hear even to the last episode it's sort of brought up, and it's done in such a wonderful, great way where it's like, how can I put it? It's just like just so amazingly well done. It really because the character death should impact characters to the end point of a show, and I think that's what's so great about it. And like with How I Met Your Mother, they're surprisingly keeping up the stuff with Marshall. Now, not doing it to the point where he's just depressive all the time and he's not ever moving on, but bringing it up, like showing like the difficulties of losing his father, like going back to his mum, going to live with his mum, and then like just to everything back to when he was younger, to the point where it comes with his job, which they link two storylines together, the one with his job and one with his father. Now his father's never going to get to see him be the eco warrior, as he's just been in this lawyer job for money, never doing his dream job he always told his dad he was going to do. So I think they're doing very well by not forgetting the dad's death, and I really do appreciate that. Now another hint we get the mother, well, a hint, and when we then meet, we know that the apartment she used to live, we know the classroom when he used the wrong place on the first day as professor. Now that we know, he either met her at the wedding where he's best man or later, but not before the least. We also learn more things I just don't remember right now, but like that she is his perfect woman because she checks his points on his list, like being a bass player and so on. We've learned all that from her room. And absolutely love Nora. Barney shouldn't have lied, but I do think it shows good character development with Barney. Otherwise, he would have just kept lying and going instead of telling her before going inside with her, which is true. Like the normal Barney would just we know Barney would tell any lie to get sex. This is the guy who tended to be Neil Armstrong. So it's like, yeah, the fact he'd end up telling the truth when normally he doesn't care. Let's be honest, how many girls has he slept with and lied to and never told them the truth, just to kick him out of the bed? So yeah, it's development for him. Guru, what you said about Barney, I was sad when he didn't actually go inside, but I like that the show showing a version of him going in because of the shows us that he really wanted, but he's just not ready yet. I think he really wishes he went in, but he's not brave enough / scared to mess it up. All very new to him. He tried with Robin, but since then he hasn't been as vulnerable with anyone, so it's a big deal. I think his feelings are both confusion him and scares him, but at the very least he is able to picture this. It's a big step. This just shows how great at keeping the running gags, such as the sandwich. Yeah, the sandwich running gag kills me inside. I love how they always bring that up. But like I say, they dealt with Barney's character. It was a surprising character I didn't really see coming this season, and I actually really like that they did it. Joel, you put, not sure if this was intentional or not, but the calzone scene is actually pretty accurate. I grew up in a UWS in NYC, the neighbourhood the show takes place, and by one train stop on the 79th Street, the apartment of the 85th Street, there used to be a bookstore used to buy old comics there when I was little, and a liquor store right next door. I think it probably would be intentional. It seems like with these shows, especially when they're shot in New York, the people tend to like put real life landmarks and stuff, which is quite interesting. Like in Friends, when Friends like set in a real cafe that existed, or something like that. Well, the cafe, I know you can go to the cafe, can't you? So I wouldn't be surprised if it was intentional. Like Your Name, if you've watched Your Name, the movie, that all the places in that movie are like real. You can go through them, which is pretty cool. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do that in this. Gives it a bit more like recognition as well.